Hi everyone, welcome back to RB Insights. If you are new here, I'm Dr. Ruby and I make educational videos that simplify complex topics for your NET JRF exam, B.Ed, M.Ed and even Ph.D level syllabus, especially in the subject of education. So if you are preparing for UGC NET or any teaching exam, do consider liking this video. Subscribe to the channel and share it with friends who are also preparing. Let us grow and learn together. Today we are starting a new series based on Unit 1, Section D of the UGC NET Education Syllabus. And our first video is on a legendary thinker, Swami Vivekananda, and his contribution to education for social change. Now let's start. Swami Vivekananda's original name was Narendranath Datta. He was born on 12th February 1863 in Kolkata, then known as Calcutta during British India. That's why the National Youth Day is celebrated on this date every year in India to honor his ideals and vision for young people. From a young age, he showed a deep curiosity for spiritual matters, asking profound questions like, "Have you seen God?" He found his answers in his spiritual guru, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, who profoundly influenced his thinking and spiritual journey. Ramakrishna believed that all religions lead to the same truth, which shaped Vivekananda's idea of universal brotherhood and religious harmony. After Ramakrishna's death, Vivekananda took the vows of sannyas, renounced worldly pleasures, and became a wandering monk. He traveled all over India, witnessing the poverty, ignorance, and social justices faced by the common people. Later in 1893, he gained worldwide fame after delivering his historic speech at the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago, where he began with the words, "Sisters and Brothers of America," receiving a standing ovation from thousands of people. He established the Ramakrishna Mission on 1st May 1897 in Calcutta, along with his brother disciples like Taraknath, with the aim to promote spiritual awakening and also serve society through education, healthcare, disaster relief, and rural upliftment. Now, let us come to his educational thoughts and how they bring about social change. Swami Vivekananda believed that education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. This powerful quote reflects his belief that every human being is born with infinite potential, and the role of education is to help bring out that inner strength and perfection. He rejected rote learning and criticized the colonial system of education that focused only on memorization. He emphasized understanding, application, and real-life learning over mere accumulation of facts. He said, "Education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain and runs riot there, undigested all your life." In simple words, just filling the brain with facts is not useful unless it leads to inner transformation. He wanted education to be man-making, which is to produce courageous, morally strong individuals, life-giving, to inspire purpose and direction in life, and character building, which is to create responsible and ethical human beings. Let me give you an example. Think about someone who has read many books but still cannot control anger or behave respectfully with others. Swamiji would say that this is not true education. A person may have degrees, but without self-control, honesty, and humanity, they are not truly educated. According to him, The ideal education system must shape a person's body, mind, and spirit, a complete personality. Now, Swamiji, he looked at education from two powerful perspectives. There is transcendental view and empirical view. Transcendental view is about spiritual development. He believed that every soul is divine and that the purpose of education is to help us realize the inner divinity. He often said, each soul is potentially divine. This means we are not empty vessels waiting to be filled. We are already full of light, wisdom, and strength. Education should help us connect with our higher self, our true nature. He also said, Jiva is Shiva, which means every individual soul is divine and sacred. This spiritual idea builds respect for every human life. Now coming to empirical view. On the practical side, education must train people to face life's challenges, earn a livelihood, and contribute to society. He emphasized discipline, physical strength, and self-reliance. Swamiji himself was a strong advocate of physical development. He often said, "You will be nearer to heaven through football than through the study of Gita." This doesn't mean he was against religious texts. It means that strong character and physical vitality are equally important to develop courage and leadership. So Swamiji combined spiritual wisdom with worldly practicality, a rare balance. So he used to say, you cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. This quote beautifully combines faith with self-confidence, a necessary quality for youth to grow and contribute to society. Let us now look at the educational aims he proposed. Character building. According to Swamiji, the foundation of all education is building a strong moral character. A nation can progress only when its citizens are honest, brave, and selfless. Next, man-making education. This term was unique to him. He believed that education must not only produce skilled professionals, but also fearless, kind, and self-disciplined individuals. Next, self-realization and spiritual growth. Education should help a person explore their inner world, not just the outer world. Self-awareness, meditation, and spiritual reflection were encouraged. Next, strengthening moral and ethical values. He warned against education that produces clever minds but empty hearts. Ethics must be at the center of all learning. Next, empowerment of youth. He called the youth builders of the future and inspired them with the slogan, "Arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached." Next, upliftment of women and masses. He strongly believed that India would not rise until the common people and women were educated and empowered. Now let me give you an example. Today we see young students stressed about exams, struggling with anxiety and facing identity crisis. Swamiji's idea of education is the antidote to such problems. By helping students gain mental strength, self-control, and a sense of purpose, education can actually transform society from within. Now, women empowerment and social change. Let us understand this. Swami Vivekananda was far ahead of his time in advocating women's education and equality. He once said, "There is no chance for the welfare of the world unless the condition of women is improved." This was revolutionary thinking in the 19th century, when women had very limited rights. So he wanted women to be physically strong through yoga and physical training, mentally alert through academic and moral education, spiritually awakened with inner confidence and clarity. He admired the strength of historical Indian women like Gargi, Mayatri, and Sita, and urged modern India to give equal space to women in education and leadership. Let me give you an example. When a girl from a small village gets access to education, she not only changes her life, but also uplifts her family and community. According to Swamiji, this is true social transformation, not through laws and regulations alone, but through empowered individuals. Now coming to universal tolerance and acceptance. Let us understand this. Swamiji was a global ambassador of Indian values. At the World Parliament of Religions in 1893, he said, "I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance." So he basically believed all religions are different paths to same truth and encourage people to live in peace and harmony, respecting each other's beliefs. He said, "Truth is the basis of all religions." So this idea directly links to the value of secularism, liberty and fraternity, as enriched in the preamble of our Indian Constitution. In today's time, when we see so much religious and communal conflict, Swamiji's thoughts serves as a guiding light towards peaceful coexistence. His dream was to see India rise not just in material wealth, but also in spiritual greatness. Now, here are some famous quotes that are often directly asked in exams. Like you can be asked, who have given this statement? "Arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached." Next, "You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. Each soul is potentially divine. Education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. Jiva is Shiva. The greatest religion is to be true to your own nature. Believe in yourself." Now, let's summarize quickly what we have learned today. So, Swami Vivekananda believed in an education that builds character, confidence, and compassion. He wanted to create strong individuals who could uplift society and bring about real social change. Not just academic toppers, but leaders, reformers, and kind human beings. He visualized about India where youth are full of energy and self-belief, women are empowered, and people live with harmony despite differences. His thoughts are not just philosophy, but a blueprint for nation building. So if you like this explanation and want me to cover the next thinkers like Rabindranath Tagore or Mahatma Gandhi, let me know in the comment section. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with friends who are preparing for UGC NET or B.Ed, M.Ed exams. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next class.